have a lesson on different kinds of sound. So we are going to increase our vocabulary by learning the names of different kinds of sounds. So let's begin. We have a table with 3 columns. So we have things making the sound, the verb for the sound, and the noun for the sound. So the first sound, the hand of a clock moving, tick, tick, tick. So the verb for this sound is just to tick. It sounds just like the sound, right? Tick, tick. So to tick. And the noun is just tick. So the name of this sound is tick. The next one, thunder, lion, or many people laughing together. So the verb for this sound is to roar. So the sound that a lion makes is the lion roars, and the name, the noun for this sound is roar. So most of these sounds, they have the same word for the verb as they do for the nouns. Let's listen to the sound. Roar. So that's a roar. It could be many people laughing together, or maybe a monster, a lion, right? The next one. Rain hitting the roof. So what is the verb for this sound? It's to patter. So when rain hits the roof, that is to patter, and the noun is just patter. Let's listen to the sound. So comforting, right? So that sound is a patter sound. The next one, a mouse or rubber shoes on wet floor. So what is the verb for this sound? It's to squeak, right? And the noun is just squeak. So the name of this sound is squeak. Maybe we can listen to this sound. That is squeak. I think it's pretty it's annoying, right? All right, the next one. A vacuum cleaner or a dog asking for food. So what is the verb for this sound? It's to whine. And the noun is just whine. So maybe we can listen to this sound. I think that's a dog, right? The dog is complaining, asking for food. Now, let's listen to a vacuum cleaner. Now, that is whine. So it could be a vacuum cleaner or maybe a dog, right? It's whine. The next one, wood, burning in fire. So that sound, what is the verb? It's to crackle. So the noun is just crackle. So the sound of wood burning in fire is crackle. This sound. crackle. The next one, water hitting a surface, or when you jump in the river. So what's this sound? What's the verb? It's to splash. And the noun is just splash. So let's listen to the sound. That's splash. Next one, a fridge, or a factory machine, or a person singing without opening the mouth. So various things can make this sound, and the name of the sound, or the verb for the sound, is to hum, and the noun is just hum. So I will let you listen to the sound of a factory machine or a fridge. Right, that is hum. Now, here we have a point about a person singing without opening the mouth. So a person can also hum. So I'll give you a demo. So if I do this, so I am humming. That is hum. Let's continue. The next one. Chair dragged along the floor. This annoying sound. So the sound, the verb, is to scrape, and the noun is scrape. So the name of this sound is scrape. So maybe I'll let you listen to this annoying sound. So get ready. That's scrape. I remember when I was little, my mum, she hated that sound. So whenever I was dragging a chair or anything, my mum would say, lift the chair, don't drag it. So I know that this sound can be quite annoying to some people. The next one, window shaking in the wind, or a kettle lid shaking while water is boiling. What is this sound? The verb is to rattle. And of course the noun is just rattle. So the name of this sound, when there's shaking movement of window, usually metal, so it's rattle. Maybe I'll let you listen. That is rattle. The next one, a light being switched on, or your computer mouse, the mouse, when you press it, or your keyboard as you type. So this sound is just to click. And of course the noun is click. So I can show you one example. If I press this button, so if I press this button on my mouse, that's a click. Click, click, click. Right. Next sound. The opening of champagne. Pop. Right. You can see. Pop. That's why the verb is to pop, and the noun is just pop. So that pop, that's pop. The next sound, small bells, or when you hit a wine glass, gently with a spoon. So this sound, the verb is to tinkle, tinkle, and the noun is just tinkle. So let's listen to this sound. That is tinkle. Next one. A small object falling in water. The verb is to plop, and the noun is just plop. So let's listen to the sound. Maybe one more time. Plop. So I think many of these words, they are from the sound, right? So plop. Maybe let's listen one more time. Right, that's plop. The next one. Bells ringing or keys in a pocket. So what is this sound? It's very popular. It's to jingle. And the noun is just jingle. That's why we say jingle bells, jingle all the way. Right, jingle. So maybe I'll let you listen to the sound. As the jingle of a bell, or maybe keys in a pocket. That is jingle. The next one. A heavy object hitting another object or falling on the ground. So this sound is to thud, 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 right? And of course the noun is thud. So when something heavy falls on the ground or on something else, so it creates a thud sound. Listen. Maybe once more. That's a thud. Next one. Car tires when you suddenly brake. So you're driving, and then you see somebody, and then you step on the brake. So that sound, it's to screech. And the noun is screech. So listen. Once more. That's screech. The next. A cat when you pet it. Or a car engine, the engine of a car in perfect conditions. What is this sound when you pet a cat? So it's to purr, purr, and the noun is just purr. So let's listen to a cat purring. Right, that's purr. Or maybe a car engine in good conditions. Let's listen. So the sound is purr. The next one, a gun. What's that sound? It's to bang. And the noun is bang. Bang, bang. She shut me down. Bang, bang. My baby shut me down. Right, that's it. Bang. Let's listen. Right, that's scary. All right, the next one. Dried leaves, paper or clothes when rubbing against each other. So what is this sound? The sound is to rustle. That's the verb. And of course, the noun is just rustle. So the name of this sound is rustle. Let's listen. That is rustle. So if you're walking maybe somewhere in the forest and there are leaves on the ground, dried leaves, and you're stepping on them, so they create this rustle sound. The next one, a drop of water in hot oil or food frying. So that sound, when you're frying something, what is this sound? It's to sizzle. To sizzle. And of course, the noun is just sizzle. So the name of the sound is sizzle. Sizzle. Let's listen. So the chicken is sizzling. So we have a sizzle sound. The next one, a person eating soup or drinking something quite loudly. What's this sound? It's to slurp. Slurp. And of course the noun is just slurp. It's a very annoying sound, I think. Maybe I will let you listen. So get ready to be annoyed. That is slurp. And the next, an old wooden door or other old wooden things when moving. So you have some wooden stuff that is quite old and it's creating this sound. What is the name of the sound? What's the verb? It's to creak, right? And of course the noun is just creak. So the name of this sound is creak. Let's listen. Right, that's creak. Next, birds moving their wings quickly. So what's the name of this sound? So the verb is to flutter. They flutter their wings. And of course the noun is just flutter. So the sound is flutter. Let's listen. That is flutter. The next one, a bomb or thunder. The sound, the verb is to boom. And of course the noun is just boom. So boom. That's not good. All right, the next one, a mosquito, fly or bees. So they make this sound. What's the verb? It's to buzz. So the sound is buzz. So you hear the buzz of bees, of flies, of mosquitoes. Listen, it's quite annoying, so get ready to be annoyed once more. That's buzz. Next one, a person eating with the mouth open. It's also annoying, right? So it's to chomp. And the noun is just chomp. So the sound is chomp. I can give you a demo. So don't be angry, don't be annoyed. This sound, that's chomping. So it's not good to chomp. Please, when you eat, close your mouth. Don't chomp. All right, the next one. Your stomach when you're hungry. So imagine that you haven't eaten maybe since morning and now it's around maybe afternoon, maybe 2 or 3, and then your stomach is going grrr, grrr. So that sound is to rumble. Your stomach is rumbling, and of course the noun is rumble. So the name of the sound is rumble. The next one, a duck making a sound. What is duck? Utka, right? So duck, I think is quack, 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 quack. That's the sound. And interestingly, the name of the sound in English is to quack. So the noun is quack, really. So we just imitate this sound. Quack, 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 quack. That's quack. All right, the next one. Someone walking through a mud. So imagine you have a mud, water and mushy sand and soil, and you're walking in this. So that sound, that sloshy sound, is what we call to squelch. Squelch, right? And the noun is just squelch. Listen. Right, so walking through some mud, that's a squelch sound. And the last one, a dog barking. What is this sound? In English, it's to woof. Woof. And of course, the noun is just woof. I know that in Russian, I think in Russian, you guys use gaff, right? Gaff, gaff, gaff. But in English, we say woof. I think English is better. Woof, 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 woof. It's not gaff, 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 gaff. I mean, I don't know. I think woof is closer to this sound, not gaff. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe Russian is right. Let's listen. I think it's woof, 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 not gaff, gaff, gaff. All right, so I guess we can agree to disagree, right? So I want to believe that you found this lesson quite productive, and you will repeat the material. So you try to learn these words and you remember them. So next time when you hear these sounds, you can know their names. Thank you for your attention, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.